Good morning, students. Today we are going to discuss about the optical activity, or in other words, it is also called as chirality. Chirality. So, chiral carbon means the carbon which has four different groups is called as the chiral carbon. Chiral molecule means at least it should contain one chiral carbon in a broader way. Such kind of molecules, when exposed to plain polarized light, how this plain polarized light generated? When this kind of light, light which scatters in all directions, is passed through a filter which directs all the rays of light in one direction, that is up and below direction. So such kind of light is called as a plane polarized light. The light which has rays of uh, rays having in one direction movement, up and below movement, is called as the plane polarized light. When chiral molecules, like here one molecule is given, this is chiral molecule. When these chiral molecules are placed in plane polarized light, some molecules of that chiral molecules rotates this plane polarized light in one direction, whether it can be called as a clockwise direction. Some molecules of it rotates plane polarized light in another direction. Exactly, it is opposite to the above direction, that is clockwise direction. So it is called as the anti-clockwise direction. So this is a unique feature of chiral molecules. If you take a chiral compound, some molecules of it rotates plane polarized light in one direction, and another portion of the molecules rotates the same plane polarized light in opposite direction to the previous molecules. Okay, now this kind of attitude shown by the chiral molecules is called as the optical activity. Optical activity. The molecules which show clockwise rotation, clockwise rotation towards the plane polarized light are called as dextrorotatory molecules. Dextrorotatory. Here, this molecule is showing right deflection towards the plane polarized light. So this is clockwise rotation of plane polarized light. Such kind of rotation is called as a dextrorotatory. And this molecule is rotating plane polarized light in anti-clockwise direction, and this rotation of plane polarized light is called as rotation. Levo rotation. Such kind of molecules are called as levorotatory molecules. Okay, so this is called as this overall phenomenon of chiral molecules is called as chirality or optical activity. The best example for this kind of molecules are is enantiomers. Enantiomers are good example for this kind of optical activity shown molecules. Optical activity shown molecules. Enantiomers are the stereoisomers. Already we know that stereoisomers are two types: optical isomers and geometrical isomers. In them, optical isomers are two kinds, enantiomers. In them, one kind of molecules or isomers are enantiomers. So this is about the brief discussion about enantiomers. Enantiomers are the molecules of compound which shows rotation or rotates plane polarized light in opposite directions, that is clockwise and anti-clockwise direction. This is called as chirality or optical activity. This optical activity already we seen two types: dextro-rotatory, another is levo-rotatory. In older way, dextro-rotatory is represented by using a sign small d, but in new way or new system, this is represented by using plus. Plus rotation means dextro-rotatory. Plus rotation means dextro-rotatory. Okay. Which rotates plane polarized light to the right or clockwise direction. Second type of optical activity is levo-rotatory, which is represented by using L, a symbol L in older way, but in new system it is denoted by using a symbol minus, which is anti-clockwise direction of rotation. So this is about the types of optical activity. Another is stereoisomers. In a broad way, isomers are two types. Already we discussed about the structural isomers. The second type is stereoisomers. Already we discussed about stereoisomers are also some types. Okay, na? These stereoisomers are nothing, the molecules which have same structural formula, but the atoms of the molecule have different spatial arrangements. Stereomers are broadly two types. Already I said optical isomers. Optical isomers means they have optical activity. Example, enantiomers and diastereomers. Second type of stereoisomers are geometric isomers or cis-trans isomers. Cis-trans isomers or cis-trans stereomers. Okay, we discuss about these in next videos, right? So first of all, we go to enantiomers. Simply, enantiomers and chiral molecules both have a lot of correlation. Chiral molecule is simply a molecule that is not identical with its mirror image. Just like left hand, if you see left hand in a mirror, you can observe right hand image to that left hand. If you imagine that right hand image on your left hand left hand, then it would not covers exactly the left hand. Okay, now. So that means left hand image, that is right hand, both are not superimposable to each other. Superimposable to imposable to each other. Okay, now. Like that, chiral molecule is a molecule which is not identical with its mirror image. Simply, chiral molecules are also not superimposable or not identical with its mirror image. Okay, na? That chiral molecule and its mirror image like molecule both are called as enantiomers. Chiral molecule and its mirror image like molecule which are not identical with that chiral molecule, identical with the chiral molecule are called as the enantiomers. Enantiomers are nothing but they belong to the same compound, but those molecules look like mirror images to each other, like left hand and right, its right hand image. They should not same, not superimposable on one another, not covers, not fits exact to one another. Okay. Here enantiomers are related to each other in same way. Left hand is right related to right hand. Okay. If a molecule is not chiral, it is called as achiral. If a molecule is not chiral, that means its mirror image is not identical with its original molecule, then it is called chiral. If it is same, then it is called as achiral. It is called as a achiral. Next. Now, chiral molecules are, in other words, enantiomers. Enantiomers are nothing mirror images like molecules of one compound or of same compound are called as enantiomers, which do not superimpose on one another if they are twisted or turning. Okay, na? If a molecule on rotation or on twisting or on turning, then if it not gives a superimposable image of it, then that molecule is called as enantiomer. Such pair of molecules are called broadly enantiomers. Enantiomers are belong to same substance. Enantiomer molecules are not belong to different substances. So that enantiomers have same physical and chemical properties. They are they differ in only in one property, that is optical rotation or rotation towards the plane polarized light. Some molecules of compound rotates plane polarized light in clockwise direction. Another portion of molecules rotates plane polarized light in opposite to that previous direction, that is left direction. Okay, now so enantiomers are the pair of molecules which are non-superimposable structures. Here we can see image in this is one chiral molecule. If you see this molecule in a mirror, it is its image. If you place this image on this molecule, this blue ball comes on green ball, and this green ball comes on blue ball. If you place the image of this molecule, which is seen in our mirror, on this molecule, then blue ball comes on green ball, and green ball comes on blue ball. That is called non-superimposability. Non-superimposability. Okay, na. So this kind of two molecules, or this kind of pair of molecules is called as enantiomers. Okay, na. In them, one rotates the plane polarized light right side, and another molecule rotates the plane polarized light into left side or left direction, that is clockwise direction and anti-clockwise direction. These are called as the enantiomers. These are called as the enantiomers. Then we learn about the key characteristics of enantiomers. Generally, enantiomers have same chemical properties in an achiral environment. If the reagent molecule which reacts with enantiomer is achiral one, not chiral reagent, not chiral one, then that enantiomer shows same chemical properties. Enantiomers show same chemical properties. But if a chiral environment or a chiral reagent is going to react with enantiomers, then enantiomers properties, chemical properties also changes. So for example, here one example is given. Plus glucose, that is a dextroglucose. Glucose is two types. One is plus glucose, another is minus glucose. But plus glucose releases energy for body when you take it, whereas minus glucose, that is levorotatory glucose, cannot give or cannot participate in biological reaction to produce energy. Both glucose, plus glucose and minus glucose, both are enantiomers, but one is giving energy to the body, another is not going to participate any biochemical reaction in our body. This is the difference. Because of the a different environment, a chiral environment will be present in our body. Next, enantiomers have same physical properties. Enantiomers have same physical properties except optical rotation. We know that text rotation, levo rotation, dextro rotation and levo rotation. Okay, next. Here, few molecules are given to understand superimposability and non-superimposability. Just to check these two molecules. This is one molecule, and it's a mirror image. It is its mirror image, but by rotation of these bonds, if you just take up this bond towards upward direction and just you bend this two bonds like this first molecule, you will get same image like the first one. That means these two molecules are superimposable. Just by rotation of these bonds, just by twisting of these bonds, we get the original or the first molecule. So that these two are not superimposable. They are superimposable. That is why these two molecules are same molecules. These two molecules have same spatial arrangement. Same spatial arrangement. Okay. Similarly, here we have another two molecules. both are having a representation of wedge representation. Here OH group and NH2 group both have a thick wedge or solid wedge. Solid wedge represents OH and NH2 groups are present above the plane of the molecule, above the plane of the paper. And here its image will be like this. Its image will be like this. In this image, both the groups are present below the plane of the paper. This broken wedges indicates us below the plane of the paper. Okay, now if you bent these OH and NH2 group bonds, we will get those bonds or groups above the plane of the paper as the first molecule. So by getting them to upward direction, this OH and NH2 groups gets as it is the structure or spatial arrangement like the first molecule. So these two molecules are not called as the non-superimposable molecules. Both are superimposable molecules. Okay, right. Next to check another molecules. Here it is an aldehyde molecule. This is a molecule A. Its mirror image is this one. This is what B is what it's a mirror image. If you put mirror in between these two molecules, you will get the second B spatial arrangement for the molecule. If you rotate this, now I am doing a test over this formed B molecule or the B molecule or its mirror image of A molecule. I am rotating this molecule to 180 degrees. Then we'll get this portion. If you check the first and this formed image or after the molecule formed after 180 degrees rotation, if you keep this molecule over the A molecule, methyl group comes on aldehyde group comes on methyl group. That means they two are non-superimposable. That means A and B are not superimposable. They are non-superimposable. A and B are not superimposable. They are non-superimposable. They are not imposable. They are non-superimposable. These kind of molecules are called as the enantiomers. This kind of molecules are called as the enantiomers. Here I am giving few examples to you. It is a molecule having a chiral carbon. Here clear description is given. Amine group is on top position, hydrogen in back position, OH group is front position, alcohol on right position. For example, it is right position from back side. If you observe this molecule from back side, if you observe this molecule in mirror, you will get this structure. Amine on same position, top position, hydrogen in back position, alcohol on left position, methyl group on right position. If you keep this molecule over the first molecule, these two will not coincide with each other. That means these two are non-superimposable mirror images. So these two are called as the enantiomers. They can show optical activity. They can show optical activity exactly against to each other. This is one example. Here another example is here. This is methyl group are same. It is its mirror image. If you take this hydrogen, okay, here hydrogen is right side, here it is left side. If you, and at the same time, the CH2 bond, here CH2 bond is in right side, here it is left side. If you keep this molecule on this, they cannot impose, or it cannot coincide this molecule exactly. Okay, so these two are now called as the non-superimposable mirror images. Similarly, it is an acid which is having the same. If you keep this molecule on this first one, or this image, if you put this image on the first the molecule, then you will get a non-superimposable image. Okay, next to D glucose, L glucose, if you keep these two, will get non-superimposability, so that D glucose and L glucose are called as what? Enantiomers. These are about the examples of enantiomers. Okay, next to racemic mixture. Another item is what? Racemic mixture. Racemic mixture is the mixture of two enantiomers of same compound with equal proportions. Then that mixture is called as the racemic mixture. Suppose here butane to ol is taken. It is plus rotatory, that is dextrorotatory alcohol. Its rotation is plus 13.5. If you take its image, or its image molecule is this one, which is minus butane to ol, that means it is levorotatory molecule. If you keep this second molecule on first one, those two are non-superimposable, which has opposite rotation, that is minus 13.5 degrees. So these two, mixture of these two butanols, butane two ols, with equal proportions, that is 50% this first plus butane two ol and 50% minus butane two ol mixture is called as the racemic mixture. So racemic mixture is simply equal quantities or equal proportions, equal ratios of two enantiomers is called as the racemic mixture. That racemic mixture contain two enantiomers. One have plus rotation, another have minus rotation, so that those plus and minus rotations compensate each other in mixture, so that mixture will not contain any optical activity. Why? Means this first enantiomer is having plus 13.5 degrees of rotation. Second enantiomer is having exactly opposite to that rotation, minus, that value is same, minus 13.5 degrees. So the magnitudes of rotations are exactly opposite to cancel one another, so that the net rotation of net optical activity of this mixture is 0. This mixture is what? 0. So optical activity of racemic mixture is generally 0. This cancellation of optical activity of one isomer by another isomer of it is called as external compensation. Is called as what? External compensation. Here what is happening? One enantiomer is nullifying the optical activity of another its enantiomer by its optical rotation. This is called external compensation. It is called external compensation. This mixture may have different boiling points and melting points from the constituent enantiomers. Boiling points and melting points of constituent enantiomers will be same, but the mixture boiling point and melting point may be different from the boiling and melting points of the enantiomers of the mixture. Okay, this is about the racemic mixture. Racemic mixture. Here, if optically inactive reagents combine to form a chiral molecule, the racemic mixture can be formed. Okay. Optically inactive reagents, when you add optically inactive, that means the molecule will not show any optical activity, then a chiral molecule can be formed. Okay, suppose here one reaction is there, that is butanone. By combining the hydrogen molecules, thus addition can take place from top side. You will get this alcohol with the plus rotation, and if you add this hydrogen is optically inactive reagent. This optically inactive reagent is participating in a reagent. If a chiral molecule is formed, that chiral molecule should be forms racemic mixture. The meaning of this sentence is what? If a optically inactive reagent is participated in the reaction, result of the reaction is a chiral molecule, then that chiral molecule produce racemic mixture like this way. Butanone is combining in two ways with hydrogen from top side and bottom side. Top side is producing plus butanol and bottom side is producing, bottom side addition is producing minus butanol. This is this this is chiral molecule. Already we seen this one. Say this chiral molecule is now producing racemic mixture. Racemic mixture. This is the formation of racemic mixture from a chiral molecule. Here a few words are there to understand. One is racemic modification. Racemic modification means a crystalline solid whose physical state is unspecified or unknown, containing equimolar proportions of the dextrorotatory or levorotatory elements of a chiral compound. Racemic modification is a crystalline solid, the formation of a crystalline solid which has plus rotatory minus rotatory enantiomers with equal proportions of a chiral compound. Okay, right. This racemic modification can be divided into three types. One is a racemic compound. That racemic modification has racemic compound or racemate. This is called one phase crystalline addition compound. Racemic compound means one enantiomer. Is called simply what? One enantiomeric compound. Then racemic mixture. It is mixture of two pure enantiomeric crystals. First one is racemate, one enantiomer. Racemic mixture means it is pure enantiomeric mixture. Next to pseudo racemate. The solution of that chiral compound solution is called pseudo racemate. Pseudo racemate. That means that has no enantiomeric nature. Okay. Uh, this is about the differences in binary phase diagrams when mixed with one or other of the pure enantiomers. These are the differences. Just to check this. That's enough to discuss. In next class, we discuss another thing. Okay.